Hey there, Leslie here, and today I want to talk about homemade remedies for hair loss and gray hair. So this comes in direct response to a question from a viewer in Canada, Eric Ostavani. So Eric, shout out to you. Thank you so much for asking me to investigate whether or not Saw Palmetto increases glutathione and catalase. So those are two master antioxidants that would actually neutralize hydrogen peroxide and prevent us from going gray. So what I found so interesting about Saw Palmetto when I investigated it was that actually it's a twofer. It's one of those fantastic remedies that not only reduces gray hair, but it also reduces thinning of hair. So how does it do that? Well, Saw Palmetto is what we call a 5-alpha reductase inhibitor. 5-alpha reductase is an enzyme that converts testosterone in the body, and yes, both men and women have testosterone. It converts testosterone in the body into something called DHT, and DHT actually shrinks our hair follicles. So if you've ever seen those guys who they're not actually balding, but they're just thinning, their hair is thinning on top and it gets a little wispy. It's not that they don't have hair, it's that it's gotten very, very fine and very thin. Unfortunately, the same thing can happen to women. As a matter of fact, while 50% of American men over the age of 50 suffer from some kind of male pattern baldness, 40% of women over age 40 suffer from something similar. Now with women, it's a bit more nuanced. It has a lot to do with another big life change that happens around the age of 40, which is that our hormones, our female hormones of estrogen and progesterone have started to decline. So as we enter peri-menopause and we have less of those female hormones which give us glossy hair when we're young, as they decline, we don't have those anymore, and so we can also experience hair loss. Another reason is that the thyroid hormone, which is this organ right here, this butterfly-shaped organ, as we get older, it stops producing thyroid hormone in the same quantities that it did when we were young, and that can also lead to hair loss. But the final reason is because we too have testosterone, and we can also find that 5-alpha reductase in our bodies will convert that testosterone into DHT, which will miniaturize our hair follicles and make it thinner and wispier. So how do we know if Saw Palmetto would benefit us as women? If you happen to have polycystic ovary syndrome, otherwise known as PCOS, and you have hair loss, probably Saw Palmetto will be good for you too, because there is testosterone and 5-alpha reductase are also involved in PCOS. If you have acne and hair loss at the same time, Saw Palmetto is also likely to be of use to you. So in looking at all the literature for Eric on this, and by the way, if you want to do a literature search, you need to look up Serranoa repens, that's the botanical name for Saw Palmetto. You will find right away that pretty much all the studies have been done only in men or mice, no women. Most clinical trials, they don't like having women because we have a monthly cycle, which completely screws up their data sets. So it's very hard to find studies on women for a non-patented product like Saw Palmetto. However, I did find one out of India in 2019 which used topical Saw Palmetto on a cohort of 28 women from aged 18 to 48, and it did show that topical Saw Palmetto enhanced hair thickness in women. In terms of decreasing gray hair and Eric's original question, I found a Mexican study in the journal Therapeutic Research in 2015, which showed that it upregulated glutathione and catalase. These are those two master antioxidants that I have talked about in other videos, which we need in order to prevent hydrogen peroxide that is created in the body from bleaching our hair from the inside out. So I hope that this video has been helpful to you, that you've discovered a new herbal remedy that might help with reducing gray hair and increasing thickness. By the way, Harvard Med School did a study in the early 2000s on Saw Palmetto. It was a meta-analysis of lots of other studies, and it found that there really was no dangerous dosage. That said, the amount used in the majority of studies is 160 milligrams twice a day. That is for men. However, it probably won't hurt you if you're a woman too. If you have any other questions or comments, or like Eric, you've got a topic you'd like me to cover, please mention it in the comments below. I'm taking all those great comments and questions that you've given to me. I'm putting them into an anti-aging newsletter. If you want me to cover something, please just ask. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.